Let's break this down. Imagine you're a superhero. You've got the ability to see sounds, taste colours, or even hear numbers. No joke. You can look at the letter A and boom, it's red. You hear a song. It's like you can see the music in your mind, swirling around in vibrant colours. That's synesthesia. And you've probably already done it in some form without even knowing it. If you ever noticed a certain smell reminds you of a memory, or a sound makes you feel a certain way, that's synesthesia creeping in. Here's the kicker. You already have this ability inside you. So what the hell is NLP, and why should you care? Think of neurolinguistic programming as the secret sauce that lets you hack your brain and make it work in ways most people can't even imagine. It's all about rewiring your mind through language, both verbal and non-verbal, and sensory input. So if you're constantly stuck in patterns of self-doubt or negativity, NLP is your cheat code to shift those beliefs and to start making your brain do what you want it to do. Here's how you can activate your senses the NLP way, making everything more vivid, real and impactful. Chunking up and chunking down, the big picture and the tiny details. This is how you can navigate both the macro and micro of life. Chunking down means diving deep into specifics, like looking at the exact shade of blue in the sky, or feeling the texture of your favourite coffee mug. Every little detail starts to come alive. The more you zoom into the details, the more your senses expand. Chunking up is like zooming out and seeing the big picture. You can look at a forest and say, that's a forest. Or you can zoom in and notice every leaf, every colour, every breeze. In NLP, switching between the two, it allows your brain to stay flexible, creative, and free to experience things in an enhanced way. Example, if you look at your coffee mug and you want to make it more vivid, first you zoom in. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands, the smoothness, the weight. Now zoom out. Think about how your mug fits into the morning ritual. The smell of coffee, the quiet of the morning, the anticipation of that first sip. Suddenly, the mug feels like a portal into a rich sensory world. Enlisting values. What do you really want? Let's talk about what drives you. Values. They aren't just some abstract concept. They're what actually motivates your behaviour. For example, you may value comfort, but maybe your deeper value is freedom, which leads to your comfort-seeking behaviour. Enlisting values is about getting down to what you care about the most. It's about going beneath the surface and finding out what truly matters to you. Breaking your limiting beliefs. What's stopping you? Let's hit on the big, ugly thing that keeps you stuck. Fear. I know, you're afraid to really embrace this, because people will think you're weird. The truth, people think you're weird, because they're too stuck in their own limitations to see what you see. The fear of judgment. It's a brain trick. It's part of your brain trying to keep you safe, but in reality, it's holding you back from unleashing a life of sensory richness. What's the worst that can happen? You become more connected to your senses and expand your world, and honestly, if people can't handle your growth, it's on them, not you. The power of disrupting limiting patterns. Here's where things get juicy. People are stuck in these patterns all the time, and guess what? They drain the hell out of you. You might have this belief, I'm not good enough. That's a pattern, and it's running like a virus in the background of your mind. It's not serving you, it's draining your energy. Using NLP and synesthesia, you can interrupt the pattern. You can reprogram your brain to feel the old patterns as something weird or funny or offbeat. Maybe when you think I'm not good enough, You make that thought feel like the taste of rotten banana peels. You can now replace that feeling with something empowering, like the smell of joy that comes when you succeed at something, or that deep satisfaction of creating something awesome. Pacing and leading, changing people's minds and your own. The real magic happens when you start this. Pacing, it's about matching the energy, the language, and the patterns of the person that you're communicating with. Leading, it's when you subtly guide them towards a new, more empowering belief. If someone is stuck in self-doubt, you pace them. You acknowledge where they are. Yeah, I get that. You're feeling stuck. Then you lead. But you know what? There's something inside you that loves the challenge of overcoming obstacles, right? You're not the kind of person who just sits back when things get tough. You rise to the occasion. Now here's the real science. What happens when you start using these techniques? Your brain literally rewires itself. The more you chunk up and chunk down, the more you strengthen the connections between neurons, making your brain more flexible and adaptable. You start to create more brain pathways that allow you to see things differently. This is called neuroplasticity, and it's how you change your brain. In short, you're not stuck. Every single moment is an opportunity to upgrade your mind, your senses, and your reality. What's the karma of not doing this? The consequences. It's simple. You stay stuck. You stay limited. You stay in patterns of fear, self-doubt, and boredom. Your senses stay dull, and you miss out on the magic of life. You let other people's judgment control your reality. If you're afraid of what others think, fine. But here's the thing. They're not living your life. You are. Every moment you spend not exploring and enhancing your senses is another moment where you're letting fear dictate your existence. So breaking through the fear. Why are you really afraid to try all this? Because it's unknown? You're afraid of failing, of looking silly, of going beyond what's comfortable. That's exactly where the magic happens. The first step is recognizing fear is the brain's natural protection mechanism. It's not real. It's just the brain trying to protect you from something that's unfamiliar. But it's also keeping you small. The second step is embracing that fear, not running from it. Own it, look at it, laugh at it, and keep going anyway. Do this enough and you reprogram your mind to see fear as fuel for growth. If you want to be a better version of yourself, more creative, more confident, more vibrant, you have to shake off the old stories and start using tools like NLP and Synesthesia to elevate your life. Start paying attention to the world around you. Zoom in on the details. Pay attention to how things feel, sound, taste, and smell. You're already doing it. But it's time to get intentional about it. Your brain is a powerhouse. Use it, rewire it, hack it. And then use that power to create a life that's as vibrant and full of possibility as you can imagine. And if you don't, you just keep living the same old, safe, predictable, small life. It's up to you.